Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. Now make sure you press the like button on this video right now, because if this video can hit 400 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $50 worth of crypto in a live drawing in the next video. So make sure you go ahead and comment something down below, press the like button, and have the notification bell on to quickly enter. Also guys, I have my second channel. It is called Dusty Finance. I have a couple of really cool videos on this channel, and I recommend you guys all to go ahead and check it out. The videos are passive income with $1,000, how to get financial freedom like the 1%, and how to invest $500 a month. I really recommend you to check them out as they have no advertisements and they're really quite cool. And also, if we hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, we're giving away $500 worth of crypto. So make sure you go ahead and check it out right now. Our first tweet of today is quite interesting already. It is because I've been thinking for a very long time about why I've invested into XRP, what I think the use of Ripple is going to be in the grand scheme of things, but also a very big question to have is how quickly is Ripple going to spread across everywhere, and how much of a use do they really have, and how much do people need it? Well, XB Anderson gave me a little bit of an idea here. He says, if enough banks start using XRP, the rest of the banks will have no choice but to jump on as well. Ripple will strategically force them. My belief, MoneyGram is a critical part of this. Just watch. And I personally think that the saying of, if you cannot beat them, join them, applies perfectly here. There's going to be a lot of financial institutions who are going to look at MoneyGram as an example and look at them and their success and be like, yeah, you know, they're doing really good, and there's no way for us to achieve similar results without joining them, or at least there's no way for us to beat them without at least having the same technology. So the only choice that they have is to either adapt or fall back. For example, why would you be using Western Union right now if you can also use MoneyGram? The only reason I can think of is Western Union really being in an area where MoneyGram is not. So let's say you only have a Western Union close by to your house, but MoneyGram is really far away, and you just want to deposit it cash, I can get it then. But for the rest, the fees, there's such a big difference between them, and we know the partnership between Ripple and MoneyGram. Why would you ever use Western Union still? Only if they were to adopt Ripple as well, would you again have equal choice. That's at least what I'm saying. Crypto Ginger here posted a pretty interesting video about the XRP website. He also has some text on there, but basically what it's just doing right there is just scrolling through the Ripple XRP section of the website. Just scrolls through and shows everything. If we go to from the top here, looks like this, and he scrolls through, looks at everything, use cases, benefits, scalable, distributed, stable, and then he comes to XRP price and volume, and there is where it becomes kind of interesting, because if he scrolls through, he comes to the conclusion that at one point he comes to XRP price and volume, and the price, it says here XRP price today, is about 45.6 cents. So that's again really quite interesting, really strange. But yeah, it is true. You know, he just checks it again. Still exactly the same price, 45.60. Tons of people tweeted this everywhere. Yeah, it's still the same. Everybody was saying yada yada yada. I still don't know what is up with that, but some people said it was probably another currency, so probably Australian dollars. That was one thing that I saw a lot of people say. Again, I don't know how that really rolls out, but that's what some people commented. Also, some people said another dollar sort that it was. But I personally think it might have been one of the issues with their website, because here it says that it's the volume weight average price VWAP of last 50 trades on Bitstamp's XRP market on the XRP ledger. Again, it could also be Bitstamp had some crazy influx in price. I haven't checked it, but I thought it was just should let you know, right? Because it's just a volume weighted average price of the last 50 trades on Bitstamp's XRP market. So again, it could be something completely skewed because of the last 50 trades being crazy, right? It could definitely be. So otherwise, it would be dollars, right, or euros, because I'm in Europe, and if he's in Australia, then quick sneeze right there, then it shouldn't really change because they just use an average on the website from Bitstamp's XRP. If it were to change per region, they would have to use euro because I'm in Europe, and it couldn't be Australian dollar that way. J Currency XRP says on Twitter, my XRP card. And he has here a Visa debit credit, I don't know what it still is, card with XRP at the bottom right there. I don't know if he just put the logo himself, or maybe he carved it in, or just put it on there, or if it's really a cryptocurrency XRP card. I think it's pretty cool though. By the way, guys, these things are scams. Make sure you you forget about them. You block them whenever you get the chance to, as they're just a complete scam. Make sure you watch out. Do not press the link here either. They're scams. But what I was thinking about is, if XRP goes to that really crazy price that everybody's predicting, right? So let's say it goes to a couple of dollars per coin. Then what are you going to do with your coins? Are you going to cash them all out to another currency, so like to US dollars, and then spend it on things? Or are you hoping to really be able to spend your XRP directly on everything already? It's a very broad question, and there's no specifically good answer, but a lot of differing opinions. And my opinion is, I hope that when XRP does so good, so maybe in a couple of months, maybe in a couple of years, I don't know, that we also have the ability to spend XRP everywhere, like how we spend US dollars right now. So either they make a quick transfer to US dollars, or they just have some set amount of XRP or anything like that. So like either it makes the transfer on the card, if you get me, so it transfers it from XRP to USD quickly when you try to transact, or they just accept the equivalent amount in XRP. That would be very, very cool if they were to ever do that. But I know for a fact that it will be ever, like in the future, that they'll accept it, but I'm hoping that they will already be doing that quite soon. Trexia XRP here posted in a very long thread by multiple people in the community. She said, or he said, I don't know, even Bitcoin can match Ripple blockchain technology. And I mean, it's of course a broader question of what exactly makes blockchain technology good, or what is better. But in this case, in terms of speed, cost, and scalability, Ripple XRP, I guess, so to speak, is really the top-notch currency. XRP is the best digital asset for payments because the speed is a lot quicker than the rest, the cost is a lot cheaper than the rest, and the scalability is a lot higher than the rest. So it only costs about 3 seconds per transaction. Can be lower, can be a little bit longer, but let's assume around 3 seconds. Cost can be $0.0004 per transaction. Can be lower, can be higher. You get it. Transaction per second can go up to 1,500 on ledger TPS, which is again also insane if you think about it. XRP Harvester, XRP_Harvester on Twitter, said Ford Model T, Tesla Model S, Napster, Spotify, Blockbuster into Netflix, Taxi into Lyft/Uber, dial-up into Wi-Fi, carburetors into fuel injectors, BTC into XRP, and then Swift into Ripple.net. First mover advantage until it's improved upon. This also is in direct correlation, or it just follows the same rule of what we saw in a couple of videos ago. One of the tweets that said, the first phone was definitely not the best one. It was just the first one. A lot of things get innovated upon, and the next generations are just a lot better, but the first one is just the first and is therefore received with great value. A lot of people attach value to it just because it's the first. And in this case, all these things on the left here, like Ford Model T, Napster, Blockbuster, Taxi, dial-up, carburetors, BTC, and Swift, are all first until they get improved upon with Model S, Spotify, Netflix, Lyft, Uber, Wi-Fi, View Injectors, XRP, and Ripple.net. Pretty cool. Here to say MySpace into Facebook. XRP Army, we enjoy the nicer things. Yeah. Pretty much, pretty cool. Tone Vase says, you really can't make this shit up. Ripple success plan. 1. Create a pump and dump useless XRP token while keeping 75% plus for yourself to sell later to bag holders. 2. Use dollars to buy stock of failing companies, for example, MoneyGram. 3. Use news to wake up army of brain dead and pump XRP. And then there's a whole big story on there of why didn't they go to Western Union? Oh, their stock is up. MoneyGram International Inc. MGI CEO Alex Holmes on Q2 results earning call transcript talks about how the company may not totally collapse, and there are some positive signs, aka please do not dump out worthless stock anymore. Turning out to slide 6, over the quarter, we also completed 3 important achievements that collectively helped improve our long-term capital structure and credit standing. First, we successfully completed our debt refinancing. Second, we sold $74 million in pension liabilities to reduce our future expenses and funding needs. And third, we launched a strategic partnership with Ripple that also included an equity investment and a significant premium to our stock price at the time of closing. And he's like, why? talk of Ripple's praise for what sounds like a bribe to buy a bunch of their stock after explaining how they are restructuring their massive debts and liabilities. Not much else useful in this call transcript. Here's Ripple's 4-point plan according to him. Print and pump XRP, cash in, buy stock of failing companies, and sell and dump XRP. It's a pretty interesting plan if you put it in like that. A lot of responses to it. A lot of them are very, very negative. A lot of them are all from the XRP community. But hey, you got to leave all these people to themselves. Oh, he actually blocked Jungle Inc. Well, he's probably blocked a lot of XRP people. I personally don't follow him, but he does have a lot of insights into, cryptocurrency that are, or economics that are quite okay. In this case, he's just a XRP or Ripple hater. And hey, you have a lot of people like that out there. And you can definitely understand their perspective as well, right? You can see why they think this way, and you just have to accept it and just move on with your life. Do not give it too much thought. Please do not try to convince them to join the community, to like XRP. Just move along. You don't even have to go into discussion since they probably not change their mind over your tweets. It's not worth your time. Just keep it to yourself. Just see what they have to write. Maybe they can also convince you with some of their writings. Who knows? But I would personally say just ignore it and just keep moving on. I would like to always show both sides of the story though, like why people like XRP, why people don't like XRP. I will just show it all because I'm real. Again, I would like to always see both sides of an investment or about the ideas of why to invest. I will never show you guys only one side, only the shill side, but always both sides because again, that's how you really make the best choices, I think, when you know the bad and the good parts. Darren Palantia showed on Twitter, he said, as of right now, $10,700 will buy you 1 BTC. The same amount of money will buy you about 35,000 XRP. BTC at all-time high is about 19.7K. That is a profit of about $9,000 on the top of the $10.7 thousand investment. XRP at all-time high is $3.40. That is a profit of $106,500 on the top of your $10.7 thousand investment. Think about that. And yes, it's pretty intuitive and pretty logical, but it is something you need to think about and need to reconsider or just consider in general, that the lower on the list you look for these coins and the higher down from all-time high. Let's see if there's actually here we can actually check our percentage from all-time high. We can check these two things out. Here, the better you look for this what do you say? This statistic right here, you just have to look for coins which are 99.9% down or even 100% down from their all-time high. And yeah, if you invest in any of those, they'll most likely give you a way bigger return when it goes back to all-time high. But the question is, will they ever get back to all-time high? And now for a coin like XRP, you can be quite certain that it will get there. It will actually get a lot higher. But with some of these other coins that are very low on the list, like spot 1,000 plus, yeah, I would not trust myself. But okay, VeChain also is a skewed example because they switched over their coins and how they worked. So I shouldn't trust that one either. But the rest of these coins, you guys hopefully get the idea for that. You just got to make up a nuance for yourself of whether or not you think the coin will get there. Otherwise, you should really stay the freak away. Last article though, or last tweet that we got is from Cryptomaniac. He says, soon you'll see people bragging about buying 100 XRP. This again made me think about really the reality and the fun about a lot of these cryptocurrencies. I've seen a lot of people comment like that in the future people will, like, I even made a tweet here. If you look at my profile, I made a tweet about people being really ungrateful for 0.01 XRP tips. It was somewhere down here because that's what I noticed. So many people were really ungrateful. They DM me like, this is all I'm gonna get, only a 0.01 XRP tip or a 0.1 XRP tip, that's all. What is this? You shouldn't have to tip me if it's only that. And you can read here what people said. They're just literal copies from my DMs because people were not happy with such a small amount of XRP. It's maybe because I think of the bigger picture, right? I think of the future and I'm like, at one point, maybe relatively soon, maybe not, who knows, these small amounts of money that you're getting is going to be worth a lot. That 0.1 XRP that I'm gifting you might become a future coffee. And then, right, once we get to see those numbers, you see a lot of these people that are now hating on it be like, oh, you're right, new video. They're going to maybe create some videos as well. They're going to be like, oh, I just bought 100 XRP, man. Nice, nice, nice. Well, now I've made videos about buying 100K XRP. Those are big prices, big monies. But still, now it's doable for a lot of people. But at one point in the future, maybe 100 XRP is going to be something to brag about. So make sure you appreciate all the small little bits. Don't go waste 10 XRP, 100 XRP because you think it's no money right now. I would personally say, act like it's already worth a lot, because that's the only way that you can really become rich. That's of course not really the truth, but that's at least how I kind of partially see it. So I kind of wanted to bring it up to you as well. But if you can think any way you want, this is not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you guys check out my second channel. Make sure you press the like button on this video right now. Again, I do appreciate all the feedback. So if you have anything that I can improve on in these videos, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Enjoy the weather.